So I wanted to make a video to show some of the new copy paste features that I'm adding into the program. So up till now, every copy paste you've done has been paste by time. So a lot of people have wanted to be able to paste by cell. So I've added a paste by cell option on this new edit toolbar. So it's paste by time or paste by cell. So you can select which type of paste you want to do. There are going to be restrictions under which conditions you can do each type, depending on whether you have a timing track active and whether you had to, like, to be able to paste by cell, you would have had to have had timing track active when you did the copy, so that we know what cell the effects were in. You will now also be able to copy timings. Like, I can select these, Control C copy. I can click in here and say paste, click paste. Now if I click the second row, I'm going to get an error message saying there's not enough timing rows to hold three rows of timing data. So I should be able to go in, add another timing track, and then if I click like on the second row, you'll see it puts those timings in there starting on that row. Now those are Papagayo timings, so it doesn't make sense to put it there, but I'm mainly doing that to demonstrate the capability. Okay, so also if you don't see this edit toolbar, go to settings, hit reset toolbars, and then you'll need to restart the program, and then you'll see all your toolbars will get updated to any buttons that you had missing, because they're saved as part of your perspective. So when we make changes, it doesn't automatically show up unless you do something like if you actually grab a handle and move it, that'll actually like reset that toolbar and make buttons show up if they were hidden. So let me activate. Okay, so also before I do that, let me show, if you grab these timing effects and some model effects with it, do a Control C copy, then you'll be able to click and paste, and you'll get everything. Now since you've copied timings and model effects, it doesn't matter where you click. I can click down here on row 3. It's still going to put those on the original rows. So once you decide to select timings and model effects, since there's only a certain number of timing rows, you're going to have to excuse me, you're going to have to select, I'm saying that wrong, you're going to get them in basically the same row offsets as where they were when you copied them, because that's just really the only clean way to do it. And I can't think of a reason why you would. Basically, it's because you're typically going to always have the same number of timings here when you copy and when you paste. So it's only if someone did a copy and tried to delete some stuff and then do a paste that they might run into a problem. So let's come in here and add some more timings. I'll make a few short ones and a longer one. And let's change this to paste by cell. Now I'll go in here and add some on effects. And then let's take this guy and make him like only cover partial. So now I'm going to select these cells, do a copy. I'll click here and do a paste. Now what you'll see is what it does is it takes the percentage that it filled the cell and it fills the target cells with the same percentage. So if you're copying cells that fully fill up the cell, then you'll be able to paste them and they'll fully fill those cells no matter which size cells they're on. But if they only partially fill the cell, then you should get the same percentage of that cell filled out when you paste it. So the advantage of this is, let's say you have a chorus and the song doesn't have perfect timing, So when you copy your effects from one chorus section and paste it into another, if your timings are slightly off, it will auto correct those those effects you're pasting to fit within those cells. I had to put a whole lot of error checking in here. I hope I caught everything, but like say you copied models and tried to paste them up here into the timing track, that would be an error. So there's a lot of things like that you're going to run into, and I've tried to have warnings that are going to pop up to let you know. Or let's say I copy this and then I turn off that timing track, and then I want to click and paste it here. It's going to say paste by cell requires an active timing track. So I could switch to paste by time, and then I can paste those effects. So anyway, I think that's all I'll show for today. So I know some of you wanted this. Hopefully it's a feature that's going to help people out. Thanks.